If you know me, you know that I have a special love for Valentino's beauty. I actually have all my goodies in this beautiful bag right here. So far, everything that I tried from them before, I really love and recommend. The foundation, one of my favorites. And when it comes to the bronzer, look at this beauty right here. Hello. The packaging hits different. It's just so extra and bougie and elegant that you can't complain. But when it comes to the formula of the powder, the bronzer, and the blush, I'm obsessed. It is so velvety, lightweight, and undetectable on the skin. It's second skin, period. And I'm in love with the shade number 5 in the blushes. It is so pretty on the cheeks, lipsticks, and everything. That's one of the main reasons why I got so happy when you guys started posting me, telling me Valentino's coming out with a new concealer. Yes, I need it in my life. So of course, we have it on deck. This one is the Berry Valentino concealer. It is $35. I actually thought that it was gonna be more money than that, but thank you. It is made in France and it's available in 20 shades. All of the Valentino makeup products are formulated with Roma Light Complex. It is a light reflecting color boosting pearls that is going to enhance the natural skin luminosity. Plus, I'm loving the fact that this new concealer, it is infused with caffeine and vitamin E that is going to help depuff, brighten, and revitalize the under eyes. I just dropped my foundation and it broke a little bit right here. Okay, it is a heavy duty ass glass because it only chipped. But I don't want it like this anymore. I was telling you that this concealer, it's claiming 24 hours wear, 24 hours hydration, and I really love the packaging. It is super cute. It's like a mini foundation. The only thing is that the packaging, they're not exactly the same. The cap of the foundation, it's pink, and then the cap of the concealer, it's red. Plus the back of the foundation, it's gold. We don't have it like that in the concealer. With everything else, it's super cute. We're only getting 6.5 ml, 0.2 ounces, which to be honest with you, that it's not a lot. We normally get a little bit more of concealer. Next to the new one from Givenchy, it is a big difference when it comes to the size of the packaging. And in the Givenchy, I'm laughing right now because I'm saying Givenchy and I remember about somebody to say that I'm saying it wrong. Hey, excuse me. I try. So we get 11 ml, 0.37 ounces in here. And in this one from Dior, we also have a lot more than what we're getting in the new one from Valentino. So we have the same amount in the Dior and the Givenchy, 11 ml. But I'm not surprised because to be honest with you, we also have less product in the foundation than what we normally get in all the foundations. The standard amount of foundation, it is 1 ounce. And in here, we get 0.84 ounces. I picked up the shade LN3. I'm sorry with the swatch right there. I did clean my hand, but I guess it's stained. I'm reviewing also an eyeshadow palette for you guys, so I'm back and forth in between videos. I'm trying to do it at the same time. So this shade looks pretty good, and I also really like the applicator, even though I like bigger applicators like the one that we have in the Dior and the Givenchy, that they're like big and thick. But even though this one is tiny, it is very flexible and precise. It's for light medium with neutral undertones, and it looks very neutral. I like the undertone. Let me swatch the shade 1N from Dior next to it so you can have them as reference. And then also this one right here from Givenchy, the shade N, 120. Out of those three shades, I do think that this one from Valentino, it is the one that is going to suit my skin tone the best, because this one from Givenchy can look a little bit grayish depending on the lighting, and this one from Dior I also like. I did told you guys when I reviewed the new concealer from Dior that the shades change and that now they run a little bit more peachy and pinky, and you definitely see it right here. Of course, we're gonna be using the Valentino foundation, and this is the shade MN3. I'm gonna apply one pump. I love this shade for summer. See how it's a little tan? I'm very pale right now though. Then the coverage, it's bomb. Look at this. It immediately covers everything. My bootings asked me the other day to recommend her a foundation with coverage. And this one from Valentino, it is stunning. It's buildable and the coverage, it's full. Look at this. And at the same time, it looks like skin. And it makes the skin look healthy. I also been wanting to tell you guys that I'm so sorry if I'm slacking on my comment section. If you've been leaving me comments and you feel like I haven't been replying, please don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. I've been so busy with this moving, with still doing things around the house, and I've been leaving the house like at 8, 9 in the morning, and I don't come back till like nighttime. That's the reason why I'm always recording so late, because that's when I have time. So I'm always doing something right now, and I really I've been reading your comments and I'm going to reply, but every time I am going to reply, something pops up or somebody comes or whatever, and it's like, ugh, fuck, annoying. But please, I'm sorry, don't be mad at me. I'm gonna get back to it soon, okay? Don't stop leaving me comments, because I really read them and I love them and I love you guys. Can't believe I dropped my freaking foundation. I also have this eyeshadow from Valentino. I was gonna use it, but I'm not, because I told you I'm reviewing an eyeshadow palette, which is this one from Natasha Nona. Stay tuned for that. But now let's move on to this concealer. This shade, it is a little too dark for me right now. If I was going out, I would run the brush through my ears for sure. Well, I can right now because it just pierced my other ear. Now I have it on both of the sides. Yes. I love how pointy the applicator is, because you can get it in there. Okay, so I do feel that the applicator, it's not giving me enough product. I do have to double dip. I do like my applicators to give me everything I need in one pass, but okay. I'm gonna be using the BK Beauty 110 brush. Hold up, before we blend them. This is the type of formula that you have to let it sit on your under eyes for at least 2 minutes. Trust me that if you do that, it's gonna blend better, it's gonna look more beautiful, and it's gonna give you a little bit more coverage, because the formula of this concealer, it is extremely thin, lightweight, and a little bit runny. Like when you swatch it or when you put it on, you're gonna feel that the formula, it is very watery. Let it sit, let it dry for a little bit so it can get a little tiny bit thicker. Let me just keep blending right here, my lid. Wow. All right, so now let's blend it. And you see how even after you let it sit for a few minutes, it blends beautifully like butter. It basically blends itself, no struggle. And it is really brightening. Okay, so what's going on with the coverage? It is very light, but it claims to be buildable. So let's just apply a little bit more before we talk shit. The only thing is that if we have to apply this much, we're gonna run through this concealer like there's no tomorrow. You're gonna waste it pretty quick. I'm even doing this so it can dry a little bit faster. Okay, that's it. Let's blend, blend. Like, I'm not even looking at myself in the mirror. I mean, yeah, I have the monitor right in front of me, but it blends super easy and quick. I do see more coverage, yes, for sure. It is definitely buildable. So I do love the fact that you can wear it very lightweight, but you can also build it up. Okay, so this is with and without. This is the biggest difference right there. This looks better. I love the way that it blended into the foundation. It's making my eye look awake, popping, bright, and fresh. It also feels very refreshing on the under eyes, and it's really hydrating. Now I'm gonna be setting it with my Pomegranate under eye powder. I love the way it looks with powder because it doesn't feel or look too drying. And you still see the luminosity, but it's not too glowing. All right, so really quick, I already finished up the other eye, and this is how it looks, already set with powder. Let me bring you closer really quick. Here you have it. It looks really nice and smooth. And you already know the drill. We have things to do like always. I'm gonna go finish up my makeup off camera. We're gonna be using everything Valentino, the bronzer, blush, and all that good stuff. We're gonna be doing check-ins throughout the day because we have to see how this concealer wears. And I see you right here at the end of the day. Mwah! All right, babe, so it is 12:40 something noon. I already had it on for maybe like about half an hour. You do see a little tiny bit of the darkness under my eyes peeking through. Well, let's see how it looks at the end of the day. So I already had it on for about 1 hour. About to be 8 p.m. already. And we had the concealer on since 12 something noon, almost 1 in the afternoon. So we already had it on for 8 hours. That's crazy. The day went by super quick. But this is where we at. I'm about to go home. I see you when I get there. So I was gonna go home, but we stopped at Chili's to grab something to eat. And it is 9:50 something p.m. So we had the concealer on for 10 hours. And here you have it. It is creasing a little bit, but it looks really, really hydrating. And I love the way it feels on my under eyes. All right, babes. It is 2:06 a.m. We had this concealer already on my face for 13 hours. Where? Let me bring you all up in my grill because, baby, look at this. Look at my under eyes. They look beautiful. I lower my lights so you can see things a little bit better. But my skin, it's looking delicious. I'm actually very impressed with how long lasting this concealer is. I wasn't expecting it to last this long looking this good. Especially because the formula is just so thin that I wasn't ready. Whatever little creases you do see going on down there, they're not bothering me at all. I really don't even want to touch them, but if they're bothering you for whatever reason, all you need is just a brush and smudge them out a little bit. And look, brand new. Yes. I'm gonna touch it up with a little bit of powder. This one is the one from Pomegranate. Let's just see how it looks. Look. Down. I love it. And you see how even after you set it, you still see the beautiful luminosity peeking through? If you've been looking for a yummy, stunning, hydrating concealer, this is the one, period. This is gonna be heaven for dry under eyes, perfection for summer, and it's gonna do miracles on hot weather. I'm obsessed with how lightweight, natural, and comfortable it feels on the skin, and I love how skin-like and how easy and quick it is to blend. And just so you know, the formula does have little small, tiny, gentle sparkles in it, and I'm only letting you know this because I'm very picky when it comes to that. I'm always looking for glitter, shimmer, and sparkles in my concealers because I just don't like them. I'm not a fan of them. But the ones you have in here, you're not going to be able to see them. Only if you pay closely attention and you look for the sparkles, that's gonna be the only way you're gonna see them. This is not gonna be like the Charlotte Tilbury concealer that you see glitter all over your face. Not at all. And actually, if you are familiar with this concealer from Tom Ford, we also have little small sparkles in here. You are gonna be able to see them more in this concealer than in this one from Valentino. And also this one is more hydrating than this one. I love this concealer from Tom Ford, but this baby right here can be a little bit too hydrating for some people, and it can emphasize texture, so it depends on your skin type. This is not gonna be good for everybody, but this one right here, it got the perfect amount of hydration. It's not too much or too little. This is not gonna emphasize texture at all. And yes, I do love this one more than the new one from Givenchy. Even though the formula of the Valentino, it's lighter, don't forget to let it sit on your under eyes for a few minutes, 2-3 minutes before you blend it, and it's gonna blend beautifully. It's gonna give you coverage, and what I love the most about this one is that it is definitely blendable. This one from Givenchy, it's more like basic next to this one. It's like you get what you get. It doesn't really have that much coverage. This is something that I love more with a color corrector at the bottom because it does shows a lot of the discoloration under your eyes, so it's not gonna be for everybody. And when it comes to the consistency, the formula of this one from Givenchy, it is drier. This is just gonna make your under eyes look super healthy. And then between this one and the new one from Dior, well, the reformulated one, I'm not gonna tell you which one I like more because they're totally different concealers. I love both of them the same. The formula of this one, it's a lot thicker. This is more for full glam, for B, for going out, full coverage. This is gonna give you more of the perfect flawless under eye. And then this one from Valentino, it's more for the makeup, no makeup glam, easy looks. It's a lot more natural. This is gonna give you more of the healthiness and luminosity and radiancy. So I really recommend both of them for different vibes. Don't forget to let me know, what do you think about this concealer? I love it. Let me know in the comment section down below if you like it, you don't like it. Subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I love you to the moon and back. Mwah! See you on the next one.